Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Citykraft server. This should, I think, be episode 2, and things have really moved along. I have to give you guys a tour of everything because we're pretty much done with spawn at this point. But anywho, right now, that's not what we're here for. Right now, I'm in creative mode, working on a major public works project that you guys, well, probably not be too surprised by, but just every other time I've done this, I've at least partially done it in survival mode, but this time, I just can't be bothered. So, today we're going to be making the Capture the Flag arena. I'll do the rules later. Now, the big question well, I probably should get rid of those, actually. The big question is where I want to do each thing, and what kind of style I want to go for on them. What I was thinking is that I would have one of them be above ground and be like the sort of cliff s1e2 village thing, and I thought that the other one could be an underground fortress, well, mostly underground anyway. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Making a huge cliff with a bunch of stuff on it, and making an underground fortress. Pray for me, this is not going to be easy. Definitely gonna need stone. I also need to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this, but don't worry, I'll figure it out. Now then, which one do I want to be which? Do I want Team 1 or Team 2 to be the underground one? Team 1 is going to be over here somewhere, and Team 2 is going to be over there somewhere. Actually, Team 2 already has pretty perfect terrain to make it to a wyvern village, so I might do that, actually. Better plug up these water sources, though. These are unsightly. Basically, because of all the failed attempts of the that we did in Minehut, none of us can really be bothered to do any public works project in survival mode this season. And can you really blame us? We've lost so much work in so little time that it's not even funny at this point. Then again, it was never funny to begin with any time we lost our work. And I was especially crushed when we lost the second server. So yeah, while this is technically the third Citykraft server, this is also technically the real first season, because the other two are considered failed seasons now because of all the shenanigans. I was also tempted to make the house of our honorary member in creative mode, and I did partially do so, but I decided I really shouldn't do too much of it in creative mode because that would sort of cheapen the experience, I guess. And you could make that same argument here, I know, but and at the same time, I just can't be bothered. Gonna need to have plenty of chests for people to put their stuff in when they play this game. Actually, since it's only going to be one inventory, I could make them all single chests. I'm not sure I want to do this exactly. You know what? I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna need to set that one back. Oops. Okay, so people should be able to put their entire inventories in these chests. Yeah. So, this area is going to be the Wyvern Village. I think I'll start on that first. What I'm going to need to do is make some of these cliffs higher and less accessible, so that you basically have to take one way to get to them. Which is probably going to end up being an overly long staircase. There's like this long, winding staircase, so you can punish your enemy for taking the path that they have to take. But first, I need to plug up all these holes so no one accidentally falls to their death in places that you don't want them to fall to their death. So, yeah, over here is going to be the Wyvern Village. Now, when I say Wyvern Village, I mean the tiny, that's Wyveria of my world. They're like 3 feet tall or something, so... Oh yeah, they're not like the huge wyverns you see in things like the Elder Scrolls and other things. They're actually really small. But of course, for the sake of all this, we gotta make sure that the houses and fortress aren't too small. And we gotta make sure that this cliff is basically intraversable by any means except the way we want it to be. So this is gonna require quite a bit of terraforming. Who knows if I'll even get this all done in one episode. I still love how you can get a bit of a view of the city hall from here. I'm not even entirely sure where I want the stairs to be. But you know what? This is part of the fun of it. Improvising is part of the fun. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.